AI is literally replacing thousands of jobs right now. And yet, here you are watching this video, wondering how you can actually make e-commerce work for you. Hit that subscribe button, because in this video, I'm going to reveal something nobody really tells you. The truth about how to leverage AI, not as a lazy shortcut, but as a real marketing tool that can push your business forward. 1. Focus on consistency, not just prompts. You've probably heard people say, you need to learn how to write the perfect prompt for ChatGPT. But let me tell you this, that's only half the story. AI, just like humans, evolves over time. It gets better the more you use it. Every conversation, every task, every idea you feed it helps shape how it works for you. So instead of obsessing over how to talk to ChatGPT, you should focus on how often you use it. Because the more you use ChatGPT, the more context it gathers about your business, your projects, your style, even your goals for 2025. Want to make this even more powerful? Go to your settings, enable its memory feature, and give it as much context as possible. Who you are, what your e-commerce goals are, what kind of business you're building, the struggles you're facing right now. This turns ChatGPT from a random tool into a personal assistant who actually knows you. And that's where the magic happens. Personalized, strategic guidance that aligns with your actual goals. And maybe you're thinking, but what if I have a sensitive question I don't want it to remember? Good news, just enable temporary chat mode. In that mode, everything you say disappears the moment you close the chat. Nothing is stored. Now, do you see why using ChatGPT only once a week is a waste? The key isn't fancy prompts, it's consistent interaction. The more it knows you, the better it serves you. And this applies not just to ChatGPT, but to any serious AI you integrate into your e-commerce journey. 2. Master the art of prompting. Here's a question for you. Have you ever asked an AI something, and the answer was so bad you thought, this thing is useless? Be honest, it happened, right? Well, that's not because AI is broken, it's because you didn't prompt it the right way. Let me explain. Prompting simply means asking a question or giving instructions to an AI, telling it what task to complete for you. But here's where 90% of beginners mess up. They throw long, complicated prompts at the AI, hoping for magic. And when the result is weak or unreliable, they blame the AI instead of their own method. Here's the reality. The best results come from clear, human-like instructions. Treat AI like a team member, not a genie. Give it exactly what it needs, no more, no less. How to prompt like a pro, even for complex questions. Now, I know what you're thinking. Okay, but what if my question is really complex, like asking for strategic advice, solving a serious business problem, or even writing a killer script? Good, because that's exactly where most people give up on AI. But you won't, because I'm about to give you a 4-step structure that works for any AI in any niche. Here's the formula. Role, task, context, format. Role, tell the AI who it should act as. For example, you are a young billionaire entrepreneur, or act like a senior marketing strategist. This gives the AI a personality, a perspective, like putting it in character, just like an actor. Task, be clear about what you want it to do. Write a plan, draft an ad, analyze a problem. Context, this is the secret sauce. Give as many relevant details as possible, your business type, your market, your challenges. The more context, the sharper the answer. Format, tell it how to deliver the result. A list, a script, bullet points, a step-by-step guide. This prevents it from going off track. Want it? Even easier? Try meta prompting. Now here's a hack most people don't know. Meta prompting. That's when you ask the AI to create the perfect prompt for you. Example, write me the best prompt to get a strategic growth plan for my dropshipping store. It writes the prompt, you copy-paste, done. But here's my advice. Don't get addicted to meta prompting. Because at BibloWise, we don't just teach you tricks, we teach you real marketing skills that make you independent. If you learn to master this 4-step prompting system, you're not just using AI, you're building a skill. And if you're serious about taking your e-commerce business to the next level in 2025, start here. Learn how to prompt, master marketing, and stop depending on random blueprints. Want to go deeper? We break this down inside our ebook, 9 Marketing Skills for Dropshipping Success, with bonus materials and real guidance. Link is in the description, sure, and pinned in the comments. 3. Know your models and respect the limits of AI. Here's the thing, not all AIs are created equal. Most people use ChatGPT like it's one single brain, but that's outdated thinking. Today, there are different models, each with its own strengths, weaknesses, and use cases. If you just open ChatGPT and type away, you're probably using the 40 model by default. It's fast, lightweight, and great for 80% of your daily tasks. Writing captions, generating ideas, quick brainstorming. It even integrates smoothly with tools you already use in your online business. But here's the catch. When you need deep analysis, complex detail, or strategic insight, staying on 4.0 is like bringing a scooter to a racetrack. That's when you should switch to a model like o3, which has built-in deeper reflection before every answer. Using the wrong model for the wrong task, that's like hiring a graphic designer to do your taxes. You'll get a result, but not the right one. 4. Understand the limits of AI and outsmart them. Now, let's talk about the big word everyone throws around, AI hallucination. Yes, it's real. About 1 in 10 times, an AI might confidently give you something false. Test it yourself. Ask it to count the letters of a word that doesn't exist. It will do it with pride, like it's telling you the truth. So imagine using that for something serious, like analyzing market trends before launching your store. And never double checking. That's how you burn your budget without even knowing where it went. The second limit? AI is way too agreeable. It's like that friend who always nods and says, "Yeah, sure, do it." Ask it if you should quit alcohol. It'll list 10 reasons why you shouldn't drink, but tell it how much you miss a cold beer with friends, and suddenly it's like, well, moderation isn't so bad. See the danger? Your words shape its answers. Every word in your prompt influences its perspective. That's why you can't take one answer as gospel. Iterate. Ask the same question from different angles. Even better, ask different models in separate chats, cross the answers, and filter only what's truly relevant to your business. Turn AI into an asset, not a distraction. Now, if you want to stop wasting time with random prompts and start using AI as a real business asset, you need one thing first: marketing mastery. Because without the right marketing skills, even the smartest AI will just amplify your confusion. That's why I created a premium ebook, 9 marketing skills for dropshipping success. And it's not just an ebook. For the same price, you also get access to our private community on naz.io, where you can chat directly with marketing and e-commerce experts whenever you're stuck. And here's the real game changer. Every new member starts a 30-day challenge to help you apply the skills, stay accountable, and actually make sales on your store. Whether you sell physical dropshipping products or digital goods, stop letting gurus get rich while you keep trying random hacks. Start building real skills. The link is in the description and in the first comment. And if you're serious about your business in 2025, that's where your next step begins. And hey, before you go, drop a comment below. What's been your best or worst experience with AI so far?